If you're coming to Branson, Missouri, chances are you might be wondering where some of the local restaurants are that are fun and unique. Well, that's what I'm going to show you here today. Come on, let's go see what we can find. First on our stop is Billy Gail's, one of Branson's most favorite spots and home to pancakes so big they'll make your jaw drop before you even take a bite. When you first step inside, it feels like you've been invited over to a friend's cabin in the woods. Warm wood everywhere, tons of collectibles on the walls and the ceiling, the smell of fresh coffee, sizzling bacon, and stacks of pancakes that fill the air. The original Billy Gail's is a perfect stop before a day at Silver Dollar City, for it sits along Highway 265 right next door to Silver Dollar City's campground. If you're closer to town, their Gretna location serves up the same great food, huge portions, and friendly smiles with longer daily hours. Now about those pancakes, Billy Gail's is famous for their giant 14-inch pancakes. Yep, 14 inches. That's big enough to hang over the plate and practically spill into your neighbors. At Billy Gail's, it's not just about the food, it's about starting your day with a smile, a full belly, and maybe a new Branson tradition. Next up is Mel's Hard Luck Diner, the only place in Branson where your burger might come with a side of Broadway quality vocals. Mel's is located right in the heart of Branson inside the shops at the Grand Village, and the moment you walk in, you know you're in for something special. This isn't just a place to eat, it's a show. While you're enjoying your milkshake or towering burger, you might be serenaded with anything from a golden oldie to a modern hit. Just imagine ordering fries and your server belts out a classic Elvis tune. Or maybe you're sharing a banana split and someone hits a high note that gives you goosebumps. Mel's menu is full of classic diner favorites like juicy burgers, hearty sandwiches, hand-dealt milkshakes, and desserts big enough to share, but you probably won't want to. Between the food, the fun, and the music, Mel's Hard Luck Diner is pure Branson magic. You might come for the meal, but you'll remember the melodies long after your plate is empty. Here's something very special that you have to appreciate. Welcome to the Keeter Center. This is one of Branson's most beautiful and unique dining experiences where every meal tells a story of hard work, dedication, and the spirit of the Ozarks. Located on the campus of the College of the Ozarks, the Keeter Center isn't just a restaurant. It's part of a college where students work on the campus to pay their tuition, allowing them to graduate with zero student loan debt. Here, the students do it all, from preparing gourmet meals in the kitchen to serving your table with a smile. Every plate they bring out represents not just culinary skill, but their commitment to earning their education through hard work and dedication. The menu features farm-to-table items, with most of the items grown right here on the campus. Freshly baked bread, award-winning desserts, and perfectly cooked entrees make every bite unforgettable. And then, when your meal is done, don't skip dessert. Their homemade ice cream, creamy cheesecake, and famous pies are worth every calorie. The Keeter Center is where the food is 5-star, the service is heartfelt, and every visit supports the dreams and futures of hardworking students. Now, if you grew up in the 1980s, here's something you have to put on your list. Step back into the totally awesome 1980s at the New Wave Cafe, the coolest place in Branson to grab a bite while being surrounded with pure nostalgia. You'll find the New Wave Cafe inside Retromania, Branson's throwback museum and arcade that's packed with wall-to-wall with toys, memorabilia, and arcade games from the 80s and 90s. This isn't just a cafe, it's a trip down memory lane. From movie relics on the wall to music videos playing on multiple TVs, every detail screams old school cool. The New Wave Cafe serves up diner-style favorites with a side of nostalgia. Juicy burgers, crispy fries, and milkshakes that would make Marty McFly very proud. Here, you can eat lunch while gazing at vintage lunch boxes, action figures, and movie posters from your childhood, and maybe even challenge your friends to a game of Pac-Man before dessert. It's food, it's fun, and it's a totally rad way to spend your day here in Branson. The New Wave Cafe is where every bite tastes better with a blast from the past. Inside the Branson IMAX complex, you'll find McFarlain's Family Restaurant, a cozy spot that serves up hearty Ozark favorites with a special side of good old-fashioned humor. From the moment you step inside, you're surrounded by the charm of the Ozarks. Wooden paneled walls, vintage photos, and a menu that's full of comfort food, and it tastes like it came straight from your grandmother's kitchen. A couple of their tables are rigged to very slowly raise and lower while customers are eating. Some of the people never notice, but for those who do, the look on their faces are priceless. It's harmless, hilarious, and one of those special quirky little Branson touches that make your meal here truly unforgettable. Whether you're here for the famous fried green tomatoes, the mile-high pie, or just to see if your table is the one playing tricks on you, McFarlain's Family Restaurant is a Branson must-do. This is where people come for the food, stay for the fun, and watch people's reactions when they realize they are the ones sitting at the trick table. Just down from the Titanic Museum on Highway 165, you'll find one of the best arts and crafts stores in Branson, the Branson Craft Mall. What you might not expect is that tucked inside there's a restaurant that's as good as the shopping. After looking at hundreds of unique handcrafted treasures from local artists, follow the smell of the sizzling burgers and smoked meat to the back of the room where you'll discover the Pickin Porch Grill. Now this isn't just your average mall food. The Pickin Porch Grill is home of some of the best food in Branson. Juicy burgers, mouthwatering barbecue, fresh salads, and homemade sides that will make you feel right at home. And here's the fun part. A couple of days a week, you get dinner and a free show. The live band is made up of some of the best talent in Branson who stop by to entertain you in between their afternoon and evening performances on the Strip. It's the perfect mix. Delicious food, great music, and the warm, friendly atmosphere Branson is famous for. The Pickin Porch Grill is where you come for the crafts, stay for the food, and leave with a song in your heart. Next, we step back in time to the fabulous 50s at Cakes and Creams, Branson's retro diner that's just as sweet as its name. Right on the Branson Strip, this place is all about classic comfort food, creamy milkshakes, pizza, and desserts that will have you grinning ear to ear. Think burgers, chili dogs, banana splits, and of course, their famous cakes and pies. But at Cakes and Creams, the fun doesn't stop at the table. And here's the cherry on top. In the back parking lot, they have their very own drive-in movie screen. That's right, you can enjoy a classic film under the stars while enjoying a mouth-watering burger or a huge slice of pie. Now here's a bonus for you. Right in the heart of old historic downtown Branson, you'll find a little slice of small-town America, the Branson Cafe. Serving hungry locals and visitors since 1910, 2 years before Branson was incorporated, it's the oldest restaurant in town. As you step inside, it feels like you've walked back into a piece of Branson history. Cozy booths, friendly smiles, and the smell of fresh coffee brewing greet you at the door. The Branson Cafe is famous for its home-style breakfast and comfort food that tastes just like your grandmother used to make. And while the food is reason enough to visit, part of the charm is just being here, right in the middle of historic downtown, surrounded by shops and timeless Branson spirit. Well, there you go. Some of the most fun and unique places to eat in Branson. Be sure to add each of these to your list of things to do on your next visit. You'll be glad you did. Be sure to check out some of our other videos shown here. Until next time, remember, stay safe and